Valorant skin prices have just gone up again. It's actually kind of mind-blowing. So officially we got a price. It's in the store. The latest bundle. We were all waiting for this because it is the first bundle with the Flex, a new cosmetic item in Valorant that, yes, no one asked for, but even myself, I was hopeful for. I thought they were gonna use it to enhance the battle pass. Heck, I thought if we click this Year of the Snake thing, the very final reward would be some sort of flex and then grind for this really cool free reward. But no. Why would Riot do that? Why would Riot improve their game when they could just give us this flex to inflate a bundle? And that's what happened. The latest bundle, Helix, is here, and it's just shy, we might as well call it the same, because just shy of 7100 VP. The same price as Prime, the same price as Reaver. Both of those bundles already inherently have more going on, especially with reload animations as well as effects. But that's only one part of the story, because both those bundles don't just have a knife and two gun skins like the Helix, they have an additional 2 gun skins. We are missing 2 full gun skins for almost the same price, literally $1 less, like $1 something less. What the fuck? The Flex alone cost 1,375 Valorant points. This thing cost more than an entire battle pass that already has a free Flex within it and a ton of other skins. There is no shot that it ever makes sense to get this Flex. And then it clicked, because one thing I was wondering when they introduced the flexes was, why did they limit our movement speed to be the same movement speed as holding an ability? It means if you pull out the flex, you are inherently moving slower than holding a knife. This affects gameplay. This literally means pulling out your knife to rotate and move quicker does not make sense with the flex, so you can't use the flex there. But then at the same time, if I bought something like the Reaver Vandal, if I were to pull out my Vandal, I'm literally using the Vandal to play the game, to shoot, to win. You need to use the Vandal to play the game, meaning I get to enjoy the skin. The Flex is weird. You have to inherently leave, like get into its own menu, pull it out, and then once you pull it out, your movement speed isn't the same as the knife, so it'll actually affect gameplay. You can really just use it post and pre-round if you don't want to throw the game. That's just the truth. Right? And I was wondering, why did they do that? Like, why not just let us use the Flex like a knife, just so I can use it more often? But this is why. Because if they did that, who would buy a knife skin for $50 when you can just buy this pretty cool snake for $13? They did it so they do not cannibalize their own melee skins. That is the reason they decided on the movement speed for the flex, which is kind of mind-blowing, because this is one of the craziest missed opportunities for Riot. I'm not gonna lie. Because one thing that people will always say is maybe just don't buy the skin, or they need skins to earn money, and you know what? There's some truth to it. But with a little bit of creativity, there are other ways to earn money by giving more to the players. I'm gonna give you an example real quick. The flexes themselves could have been used to, 1, enhance the battle pass, meaning more sales for the battle pass. There you go, you made more money. They could have been used to give really cool ranked rewards instead of a dinky buddy that we've gotten since literally forever, since the release of the game, which inherently forces, or not forces, but encourages people to hop on, grind ranked, and have something to go for. The more someone wants to play the game, the more playtime they have, the more likely they are to use the shop. That just makes perfect sense. And that's another way to boost sales, to make more money. Heck, there's even one other way that's not even the best way, but still less greedy than what we just had right here happening to us. They could have made flexes bundle enhancers without increasing the price. Meaning if I want to buy the flex on its own, okay, I gotta pay, but if I bought the entire bundle, it's not 50% off, it's 100% off. They are put into bundles and they are a reward for buying the entire bundle without inflating the price. I know, that seems mind-blowing, but it also makes perfect sense because bundles are already expensive. $71, $87, $95 is a lot of damn money, believe it or not. Wow. And what they could do is include flexes, an 8700 bundle, a 7100 bundle. You get this flex for free. Don't worry about it. It's included. We are improving the bundles and giving you more for your money. And by doing that, people will buy more. It's not some crazy science. This is Business 101. There's no way that this doesn't make sense to people. By giving more to the consumer, they will spend more. By making the deal more enticing, people will hop on. They'll want to buy more. You don't have to infinitely inflate the prices and just hope for whales to spend a ton of money. And this is not some crazy concept. It's the reason Fortnite made Epic rich. It's the reason Marvel Rivals has made tons of money in 1 month, because they just sell really good battle passes. They just sell something that is of high value. They are premium skins for $10. People gotta go in and play to grind it out. It means you have more player retention, you have higher sale volumes, and you grow the game quicker. On top of that, the more players you have, the higher retention there is, the more likely they are to use your shop. It's just, to me, not rocket science. To me, giving more to the consumer with the expectation of improving over time makes sense. Imagine you have a phone and 5 years later you need to upgrade this phone. The phone you get is worse than the one that's 5 years old. To be honest, Valorant's about to turn, 4 or 5 years old? Look at the skins, that's what's happening. And this is digital. They don't need to do some crazy technological advancements. This is just digital, you know what I mean? And because it's digital, because it's artistic, because skins are subjective, yes, I understand they might not be able to one-to-one improve it since everyone has an opinion, but they can give us more for our money. And to be honest, it's weird that that's not the approach that's happening, because the older Valorant gets, the more likely people already have skins, meaning the less likely they are to buy another skin. It makes perfect sense, right? If I already have a full inventory and I have like 7 Vandal skins, I'm less likely every time I buy a Vandal skin to buy my 8th, my 9th, my 10th. So how does it make sense by increasing the prices? How are you enticing me to buy my 8th Vandal skin when it's just more expensive than the last 7 I bought, and the last 7 I bought are mostly better? What? In the end, I understand it's somewhat true. If you just don't click buy, you don't spend money. However, it's still good to call out shady business practices. And in this case, Valorant has always set a very high precedent. I understand that all we had to compare to was Counter-Strike, but it is true in Counter-Strike you can sell your skins. But even if it's not that, even if you're not going to sell your skins, there's like $2 skins in Counter-Strike, bro. Like, it's $1 skins. Like, to most people, the $1 skin and $1,000 skin look the same. It's not like there's some crazy effects in Counter-Strike. So I don't know why we always compared Counter-Strike to Valorant when it was never a one-to-one comparison. And maybe that was the abyss, the big black hole that started everything, and it's since spiraled worse and worse and worse, and it's definitely unfortunate. There's other complaints that happen in the community that I don't even fully agree with. I've seen people say like, oh, instead of the replay system we get the flex, you know, instead of even more content or special game modes we get these overpriced skins. These are different departments. These are different budgetary things. These are like, from a business perspective, I don't really see these as one-to-one. Skins could come out slower, skins could get cheaper, more expensive, and it won't really do anything for the other side of Valorant. Those are different topics overall. However, the topics I engage with are when they cross paths. That's why I said using the flex with a special game mode to entice people to play that new special game mode. You know, you advertise, like, imagine marketing, right? You market a new Chinese New Year game mode. It could be extremely special. We're literally shooting fireworks at each other. You can make fun stuff, man. It's not that hard. You can make really fun stuff. And guess what? If you win 10 in a row, okay, maybe that's crazy. You win 5 in a row, you get the flex. You know how many people will be grinding your new game mode and how fun it would be for the weekend, like Chinese New Year weekend or something? All these new people are going to hop back on after a while of not playing Valorant, and they might re-engage with your game. They might get into the newest season. Like, there's ways that the paths can cross and it can make sense. I don't know. I can't be hopeful. I actually think it's a bad decision move. That's like bad business move. You know what I mean? Like, it goes beyond Riot should just make money. I feel Riot is losing money by not taking these opportunities. But maybe I'm just wishful thinking. I don't think so. But maybe. Another thing that's crazy is Riot is aware. Okay, Riot is very aware of what's happening on social media. They're aware of the videos coming out. I've talked to many Rioters. I know ones who watch my videos and then I talk to them about it and stuff like that. Like, Riot is very, very, very aware. I was lucky enough to even work with literally the anti-cheat department, Vanguard, to make a video, and I've had interviews with the skin side, and I've talked to people who've made the agents. I've been around like when it comes to who works at Riot, and a lot of the people are really cool there. So this is a business issue. That's the thing. So after seeing what happened with EXO, despite everything, they're not stupid. They know EXO got a lot of backlash, and it's weird that after all that backlash, they still put this skin out the way it is. Like, it's weird that they didn't double take. And then sometimes I'm going to be even more cynical. I wonder if there's a world where they did double take and it was going to be even more expensive than what it is now. I don't know. I think I'm just being extra cynical at the end of the video here. I really do. Even if they didn't, even if this was the price they always intended, it's still so weird how we got here when EXO spiraled quick. Like, that shit launched and crashed immediately. Like, no one held back. Literally, no one looked at that and said, hell yeah. Not a single soul. So it's weird, man. Did enough people buy EXO? We don't have the back-end stats. We don't know. We're just yapping on YouTube here. We don't know anything. So it's weird. However, if this damn snake sells well, it's GG. Valorant prices will continue to inflate. I'm one of those people. You can check my channel history if you'd like. I was yapping about these for a long time, to the point where I would even get like 10% dislikes, 15% dislikes, people just calling me haters, people saying all this dude does is complain. It's very refreshing to open my homepage and see so many other people complaining now. Now I don't feel alone. It's just weird. It's really weird. I want to stay hopeful for the future of Valorant, at least the cosmetic side of things, as well as the gameplay side of things. We didn't get any winter skins. We did not get any spooky season skins. We did not get any summer skins since Neptune. We have got nothing themed nor nothing, no special game modes. They promised gifting, yet missed Christmas time for the gifting system. I don't know. And then there's the whole replay. They spent a while talking about why they can't add the replay or why it's giving them trouble. Valorant's starting off on an L. That's the best way to put it. Like, it's starting off very rough. Yes, they can catch it. Yes, they can make a comeback. I hope they do. I mean, it's partially my job. Of course, I hope they do. But still, only time's gonna tell. Only time's gonna tell.